Welcome to another episode of the Live from the Pentagon Podcast, brought to you by Matrix Marketing and Backwoods. I'm your host, Mark Drew. What it doing? To my left,
it's your girl, Xandi.
And to the right,
hey, it's Mike. Come on, man. What's up with y'all?
It's Mike.
Hey,
man, what a week.
Come on. Yeah, it's been a week. I'll tell you that much.
Man, a lot of cool shit's been going on. First off, how was y'all's weekend?
Weekend. Yeah,
long,
you can go ahead.
Long. I think we all saw Michael, which I think we're going to get into that later, but it was an eventful, eventful weekend.
Dang.
I know we always talk about this weather. It's very hot today.
Oh, yeah, it's scorching.
It's scorching.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I almost came up in here in my drawers. We would have been...
Whoa.
Damn, I was here first, so
yeah,
that's how we've been greeted.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
by Mike in his drawers.
It's hot as hell.
So this is Halloween. You Bieber? Like,
yeah, man. Ain't have no slow me down food, no soul food. You know what I'm saying? This past weekend, but I did have some crazy like these cookies that they make, bro, with the cheesecake filling with
shit.
Bro, I'm telling you.
That sounds very big bad.
Damn.
It was. I got to go hard in the gym, though.
Unhealthy.
But, I mean, if I'm working on my back, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There you go.
I guess you can big it up a little bit.
Yeah, I could, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one cheat meal, you know?
Yeah, one cheat meal to beef up my back, I guess. Pause. I don't know. That just felt weird.
Yeah. Good. This is a safe assumption.
All right. Okay, so let's get started.
I love how our recaps are just turning into his food diaries now.
Food and weather. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Mike's the man.
Hey, man.
Right. So speaking of Mike, let's start with Michael. Michael Jackson's highly anticipated biopic has finally dropped. So Mike hit the theaters and has already broken records. It is open as the highest opening weekend for a biopic. How do we feel about it? I'm gonna start with his biggest fan.
Greatest biopic of all time. I was blown away. First off, can we just acknowledge this is the hardest role you'll ever have to play because of the expectations. If you don't get this right, we're going to be pissed the fuck off. So not only did Jafar have the look down, like there were so many times throughout the movie where I don't know why, but I'm geeking out as if I'm watching Michael Jackson for real. And I have to remind myself it's not Michael, but he has Michael's aura down. He's got the voice down. He's got the way when I say moves, I don't mean just like the dance moves. The way Michael ran, the way Michael jumped, like he had his childlike innocence to him. Like he was like, this couldn't have been any better. And I'm gonna say this. If Jafar does not win a motherfucking Oscar, the whole show is invalidated next year.
Do you think he's the only one from the movie that should win an Oscar?
Let's talk about the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
Coleman Domingo did an amazing job as Joe Jackson.
Ooh,
Nia Long
ate that shit up.
Nia Long was so good in the movie too. Like, and it makes me so happy to see how like the duration of her career, from the movie she's been in, and to now she's like one of the most important stories ever told. Shout out to, I think his name is Kendrick Sampson from Houston, who played Quincy Jones. He did an amazing job. I was so proud to see Houston in the movie as well. The young man, I don't know his name. The little kid who played Little Michael. Oh my God.
He's amazing.
Ate the entire time his entire screen time. He embodied the spirit of Michael Jackson, Little Michael. And I think, like I said, this is one of the hardest stories you're going to have to tell because you have to get it right. At least from from a casting standpoint, you have to get this right. And I think, shout out to the director, Antoine, is it Fuqua? I never know how to say his last name. Fuqua? Yeah. Amazing job on the film, man. Everyone did an incredible job. It's hard to just and that was a movie where, how could you sit still?
Yeah,
like from the performances,
I was tap dancing the
I'm reclining the seat, dancing my ass off and shit.
No cap.
Yeah, it was incredible, man. It's a 10 out of 10. I actually saw it twice over the weekend. I loved it, and I know people have their criticisms, but I personally loved it. What you think, Mike?
Man, I thought the movie was great. It, like you said, it was hard to capture Mike's life in like an hour. However, I did deduct a point though.
Okay, for what?
And it was off of one scene, and I really didn't think the scene needed to be in there, to be honest. And it was a scene during the Beat It.
Spoiler alert. Just putting that out there. Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen it, what the fuck? But go ahead.
Yeah. Bro, when the man showed Michael how to do the crip walk, I said, yeah, bro, this shit is the...
Yeah, you're right about that. That was odd.
I didn't mind
that was very odd.
I didn't mind it.
Odd.
That reminded me that the movie wasn't real. Like, it was at that moment, right, that I can pinpoint it. I was like, oh yeah, that C-Walk was... They acting right now.
Well, Michael has some real G's in the video shoot for that one. And
yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you gonna act the part, like, do a real quick. Where was WC at to show the nigga how to do the crip walk? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, huh?
No, yeah.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like,
I mean, to me, we're talking about little moments like that, and this is why, to me, the movie was. It was okay. It was cool.
Let's hear it.
Because we're highlighting moments of seeing a random guy C-walk, but we're not talking about what's going on between him and Jermaine. Because they had some beef going on during that time. I feel like if it was levels of like how deep the shit could have got, if level 1 is just like the grass and level 5 is like down to the magma of the earth, we were at 1. Like,
so you want to see more depth with the character?
Yeah, and I'm not talking about none of the scandals. I'm not talking about none of that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about his personal relationships. And I understand that there weren't many, but there were some. And like to hear that there were scenes allegedly of him and Diana Ross that they scrapped, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, that's because Diana like legally like wouldn't allow it. It's not. So they was originally in there.
So that's fine. But the result of that is me feeling like it was surface level. It was surface level. I just felt like the recreation of his music, it just, like I told them earlier, it felt like every moment was a lead up to a song and not a lead up to a moment of his life. It was like a lead up, and then he did Billie Jean, or he did Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, or Thriller, or it was just a lead up. And it's not like lead ups to see like how his actual social life was. I feel like we didn't get a lot of that because he did have one.
Well, I feel like there's only a time and place for things like that, because he's already passed away, right? So like, why do we want to highlight such negative things? Or
I didn't say anything negative.
No, I'm just saying, but you mentioned it was kind of boring, or it was like a lack of like drama, because you want to go in more depth of like the relationship between his brothers, when we see that they grew up together and they, started doing the band thing together. But you kind of want to see more behind the scenes, more action, and
I do want to see more behind the scenes, because like I'm sorry to cut you off, but they literally remade multiple music videos, and it's like if I wanted to see Thriller, or if I wanted to see, I could literally just go on YouTube and watch the real thing. So I am highlighting things that we haven't seen, because that's what a biopic is for.
Yeah.
Like, why do I want to sit down for 3 hours to watch things that I can literally go on YouTube and watch the same thing?
Well, some of the stuff, like I said, the Diana Ross, like they did film that. There's like on-set pictures of Mike and the actress that had to play Diana Ross at Studio 54. But I think she kind of knew that if she's included in the film, people are going to look at her a little differently, because she was around Michael when he was a kid, and then it's alleged that they had a romantic relationship. And so like people are going to look at that, especially in 2026, they're going to look at that and say, oh, she groomed Michael. And so she would not allow them to tell her part of the story. So like it originally was supposed to get into depth in certain things, but for me, I'm a huge, like many people, I'm a fan of the music, and I wanted to see like these moments recaptured again. And for me, I love that Jafar had Michael's aura down. So in these moments, it made up for anything that you weren't able to tell, because so the first night I saw it with my fiance, second night I saw it with, we both took our moms to the theater, and I'm like nudging Van, like, oh my God, like that's Michael. That's Michael. Like,
I'm sorry.
It was. If it sounds lame, it sounds lame. But like, there's like, I'm geeking out. It's like that's like their side profile. Like that couldn't have been more spot on from anybody else. And it's like, wow, like, because you think about it, what are the odds that they make a Michael movie and Jafar not only looks like him, can sound like him, can move like him, has the mannerisms, and then has his aura, and then be of the right age to tell this story. It's like, this is like was something I would have never expected, and it exceeded my expectations.
All of that is correct. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, they even with like, I mean, Michael Jackson had his own arcade video game.
Yeah.
I mean, he had all types of his own merchandise. I mean, they just could have went deeper with it. That's all I'm saying.
At that point, then the movie is not named Michael. It should be like named something else, you know? Like,
yeah.
They would then have, like you mentioned earlier, like you want to focus more on the relationships. Well, then the movie should be named The Jacksons.
It should have already been named The Jacksons. Half the movie was about him with his brothers. I understand that was that part of his life, but that's the part of his life they chose to capture. Even with Janet not being in there, she didn't want to be in there, and so that's the cards they were dealt. And this is my reaction to what I'm seeing with what they had to work with.
But that's why I give them grace, because there's parts of, like, integral parts of the story they just weren't able to tell. It's like, how can you expect them to tell the story when they're not given a chance to?
So does that mean you tell a broken story? You have
to work with what you have, and I think with working with what they have, they did an incredible job.
They did the best with what they could with what they had.
And then like the setup for a part 2, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah. And 2, it's a part 2, so who knows? Part 2 might be what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you see is that real? I thought that was AI.
It could have been AI, but I mean,
because Rob showed that to me, and I was like, "You're so getting scammed when you get older." That's AI.
It makes sense for them to drop a part 2 because for one, his story continues. That just leads on to another. You know, tour in another aspect of his life. So,
well, if they do a part 2, I need to see some stuff.
Well, let's be real. This is the highest opening weekend for a biopic by far. The next highest was, I think, around 60 million in the U.S. This had almost 100 million. So they're going to do a part 2. They're not stupid. They know this is going to make a lot of money. They're going to force them to make a part 2.
I hope they do.
Yeah.
And also, I also disagree with the first point you made. You said that you think this is the hardest biopic role to do, and I don't agree with that. I think the hardest one would be Beyonce, only because, just listen, hear me out.
I'm open.
She's equally as private as Michael Jackson. We don't know a lot about Beyonce. We don't. And then 2, she's also a woman, and we know just Western society, Western culture, they look at, it's a deeper pressure on women artists on how they present. I think that'll be the hardest role to, because who's gonna play Beyonce?
But that's valid. I mean,
who's gonna play Beyonce?
Blue.
Well,
yeah.
Well, and you see how you had to name her daughter? Like it has.
Well, that's what we had to do the same thing with Mike. Like,
well, I get it, but I'm just saying, like, that's also gonna be a very.
I don't know though,
role.
because like I think there's certain things about Beyonce that we're not as like. I mean, of course, she's iconic and she's a rock star in herself, but I think there's certain moments that, like with Mike, you want to see done right. You like a big part of it was believing that he had the rock star like aura. Like you saw that shit from every time you saw people geek out about him. Like, at least on my end, I don't know about you guys, but like I saw it, I was like, that's believable. I don't like. Of course, I know these people are paid actors, all the extras, but they probably were kind of like geeking out because a lot of people in the movie said after filming that they were kind of like tripping because they like Mike Myers said he was starstruck filming with Jafar.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Who did Mike Myers play?
He played the guy who got the movie on MTV. I mean the video on MTV.
That was Mike. Hold on.
Incredible,
Austin Powers.
Incredible makeup job.
Shrek Mike Myers.
Yes. Yeah.
Bro,
he
Cat
said
in the Hat Mike Myers.
Same guy. Yeah.
Crazy.
But he said he got starstruck. That's
right,
crazy.
Bro, you kind of fanning out right now.
I'm telling you what he said.
You're telling me what they saying, but also you're fanning out a little bit.
Like it was well done.
Your reality on this.
It was well done, but I don't know if Beyonce has that same level of aura. I love Beyonce
because she is the modern day Michael Jackson, and that is the truth.
I wouldn't say that.
Are you?
I wouldn't say that.
Well,
you can't compare. To be fair,
truth.
you cannot compare nobody to Michael Jackson, dog.
Nobody.
That's just point blank. Period.
You can compare
so
Beyonce
you putting her
to
in
Michael
the bag.
Jackson.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
I love Beyonce. Beyonce, if you're watching this, I love you. I love you. H-Town, stay down all day.
Hey,
you just can't compare anyone to Mike.
Put it in the comments right now. Can we compare Beyonce now and her stardom and the time she's been in the industry to what Michael Jackson
Are people fainting
was?
at her shows?
Yes.
No. I'm talking about her standing there. They're not. Show me when this happened. That's over right there, man. But think of from an entertainment standpoint. How many moves do you know? Like could you go see a Beyonce dance move? How many are if you saw someone imitating her? How many moves? Is she gonna have?
There are Beyonce impersonators.
Well, how many moves are you gonna say? Oh, that's clearly Beyonce. Mike has 8 signature moves that no matter who's doing them, you're gonna say, oh, that's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Even if they're not dressed like
that.
him.
Has nothing to do with star power.
That does have to do with star power.
He's an amazing choreographer.
But how many people are great dancers and don't have that?
I think we can drop you off at anywhere in the world and be like, hey, do y'all know Michael Jackson?
You can do that with Beyonce now.
I don't know.
I'm not saying Beyonce not worldwide. I'm just saying she's
not box out. She is.
Yeah,
I don't know
and
to the
there's
level.
no other artist on her except for Bad Bunny.
But not to the level of Mike. Mike had supposedly 4.8 billion fans. That's over half the planet.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
How many fans does Beyonce approximately
I don't know.
have?
It's I don't. We can.
You
check.
gotta know that.
We gotta check.
All right, I'm looking this up.
But all I'm saying is you can't compare. Don't compare Beyonce to Michael Jackson.
And she's
why can't?
But you know what? If there's anyone,
it's just not fair. You can't compare
her
nobody.
Her work ethic is the same. That girl worked her ass off and still does. She can dance. Xandi. She can sing. She can act. I'll
say this. Mike's number 1. I'll put Beyonce number 2 as far as star power and entertainer, and then everyone else can kind of fight for the rest.
I can agree with that. She's Beyonce is huge. I get that, but you just can't compare her to Michael Jackson, dog. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I said she's modern day. She is
the closest thing to Mike.
She's the closest. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
She's the closest.
You gotta say that.
That's what I said. She's the roll the tapes back.
No, you said you can compare her to Mike. You can't compare no one to Mike.
Well, you could compare her in a way that she is our modern day. She's the closest thing to what we have to that. And I believe if Michael Jackson was still alive, he would still be the number 1 human being on the planet. He is. Even in death, I understand that. I'm not taking away from his star power.
There's indigenous villages that know Michael Jackson. No internet, no TV, nothing. They know Michael Jackson. My fiance was there. She was in Malawi, Africa. But they have no internet, no electricity, nothing. They all knew Michael Jackson.
I bet you they know Beyonce too.
They didn't openly say that. They all knew Michael Jackson.
All right.
But I mean, it's that in itself is just a whole different. We
gotta run that debate.
We can run it back.
Because I know there are people that agree with me, and honestly, and because I am a woman of honesty and I like to check my sources, I did look it up, and Beyonce is nowhere close to the amount of fans that Michael had. I will be honest about that. It says she has over 300 million. It says followers on Instagram. When I check how many fans does Beyonce have, the AI overview says massive global fan base. Over 300 million followers on Instagram, over 55 million on Facebook, 56 million listeners on Spotify. So, but that's not 4.8 billion. So I'll say that. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not 4.8 billion.
Yeah, so that's why
so you don't think I'm lying, I didn't pull that out my ass.
What the fuck?
Michael was estimated to have 4.8 billion. That's over half the planet.
We fact check here at Live from the Pentagon Podcast.
Come on, she just don't want to be wrong.
No, if I didn't want to be wrong, I would have not said shit.
Yeah,
I would have just been like, next subject.
But to your point though, Xandi, I do think that seeing a different aspect in Michael's life will probably be a dope thing to see. I just don't think it's fit for this. I like, you know what I'm saying? You could dive into other things like, you know what I'm saying, like his quarrels or like even the relationships. You know what I'm saying?
I just think it's kind of, and I'm gonna leave it with this. I just think it's ironic that Jermaine low-key used to hate on Michael for no reason. Now he's the executive producer of the movie, and his son is the star. Hold on. His son is the star of the movie, and they're not talking about the stuff that went on between them. They showed a lot about the family dynamic. I think that would have been a big thing to just show a little bit of it. But of course, when your hating brother is the star, is the executive producer of your movie and you're dead, that's not gonna happen. So that's all I have to say about it.
You a gangster.
Shout out to Xandi, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying. Like we love you, Michael. That was it. But honestly, cinematically and just the casting and the music and the visuals of it, beautiful. 10 out of 10.
That's what actually made the movie so enjoyable. The music was, I mean, it's always been so fucking good. So seeing it, it's like, man, like I'm always gonna love these songs. Like, yeah.
And I like that they re-recorded the songs with the artist because it made it feel real when he was performing.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't sound like they were just lip singing.
He did the ad libs on his own during the performances part, specifically during the Bad tour. Dog, they're so like that's like quintessential Michael ad libs, bro. From the percussive element to it, like everything. Perfect.
Okay, so this last question, and we gotta move on because we said 12 minutes on this. It's been damn near 30. Okay, but do we feel like Jafar will have a lasting acting career after this? Because, you know, when you do a role like this, and he's already Michael Jackson's nephew, do you think that he would be casted for anything serious?
I hope so.
Or,
I hope so.
I don't think that will limit him. You know, to even get to that point, to dedicate your life to, you know, emulate your uncle's, you know, life and really embody that I feel like that shows the drive of him as a person. And, you know, he'd be willing to, you know, do whatever it takes in whatever role or position he gets next.
Yeah. And then, I mean, how big of a flex is that? Your first role ever, people are yelling for the Oscar? That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what we got next, Xandi?
All right. So moving on. So this is another one that just
You're gonna be pissed off all episode.
I was about to say Clay Thompson, sorry.
Oh my
and
God.
And Megan Thee Stallion have called it quits. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, how convenient. You mess up the name.
Celsius kind of got to me when I said that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Called it quits, and Megan hit social media to talk about the breakup. She revealed that Clay cheated and that he had very terrible mood swings that led to the end of their relationship. Who is to blame for the breakup?
Who is to blame for the breakup? Who is to blame?
Clay Thompson.
After reading Meg's message, she was the first one to ring the bell. You know what I'm saying? She not tolerating the infidelities and the cheater. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously something had been done to Megan. So you just looking at that information alone, it's just like, all right, this nigga Clay is like, you just be like, damn, this nigga just dogged her out or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, this is Megan we talking about. Like, the Stallion. So, I mean,
right.
You know what I mean? So, but for me, I do kind of want to hear both sides.
Same.
I want to hear both sides of the story, though, because it's like, all right, we heard that side. Now, what's Clay's side? Because, you know, my uncle told me there's 3 sides to it. Every story is his side, her side, and the truth. So, you know, let's get to the bottom of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get to hear from Clay. And if he did cheat, obviously he's in the wrong. And this is just like, look, man, I'm no love guru, but I will say I'm engaged to be married. We're going on 6 years. Thank you.
Right.
For
respect.
For any people who like are in these relationships, because like a lot of people look at this shit and they think like, you know, they just think the worst of them. But like, the first year should be the honeymoon phase. That should be the happiest time in your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's talking about him having terrible mood swings, I'm assuming it had. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. It could be a plethora of reasons. It could be the season, his career, whatever. But if you're seeing these 6 months in, because they haven't even been dating a year, it's like 6 to 8 months. I think their relationship has been, and I was rooting for them. I saw them I'm always gonna root for her. She's from Houston. He seemed like a nice guy. But if you're seeing these signs early on, that's your sign to get the fuck out. Because if that's going on during the happiest time, because after a year, I mean, Mike, you're seeing it now. I'm sure you and Rob been together for some years. After the year, the honeymoon goes away and you kind of morph into like, all right, now we're a partnership. We're doing things together. That's still your lover, but you're making decisions together. You're, living lives together. And it becomes deeper than just like, oh, we're just happy to be together. And yeah, that's why I question, if these signs were there, why do you stick around?
A lot of times,
no blame on her though.
A lot of times you think like people can change though. Like you really want to wait and see if somebody can truly change because you be rooting for. It's almost like that underdog story. It's like, oh, I seen you come from this and evolve into something bigger and greater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you kind of develop that for somebody, it's kind of hard to detach yourself from finishing the story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in a sense, not like.
Can I give a different perspective?
Absolutely,
I think it's honestly, when I think about their situation, you talk about red flags. I think more money, more problems. They're in a higher tax bracket to where it probably is stressful when you're in the NBA finals or you got an NBA game or, you're about to go out on a court in front of, you know what I mean?
Hold
it's
on.
different.
Klay ain't played a meaningful game in the NBA in about 4 years. So,
well, I don't know shit about that. But all I'm saying, she said he had mood swings before around his game time. Like she said around his, when he had to go. So I think that giving an I would give an NBA player the benefit of the doubt. Rather somebody that ain't really doing shit. Like, why the fuck are you stressed out? You're not doing nothing for real. I think there is going to be somebody that has a higher stress level if they're going to play, if they're a professional athlete about to get on the court.
Yeah.
So, like, you do have to give the benefit of the doubt. Just like if you're married to the president or even a mayor, they're going to have a different level of like stress and pressure and weight on their shoulders. So I think giving somebody that has that the benefit of the doubt when they have mood swings is fair. Like I said earlier, I think that Megan is one of the women, when you see a man that has certain core values, even if it's just 2 or 3 that you really appreciate, because it's hard to find rich men with high moral value.
Yeah.
You hold on to it. You let love lead. And I feel like cheating is where she drew this. Like, you gonna cheat on me, Megan Thee Stallion? But after I've been holding you down, cooking for your mama.
Yeah, but at the same time,
that is
someone else's.
Don't piss me off, bro. Don't
but at the
piss
same
me
time,
that's Chlorine Clay. What can you say?
Your significant other or your
Chlorine Clay.
Your significant other's happiness should not be on you, and that's what I think people need to understand. Like, you shouldn't have to make somebody happy.
So you think she was making him happy? Or?
No, I'm saying like if she feel like that's her job, like, well, let me give him the benefit of the doubt. Let me see what I can do to make him happy. You making him happy is not your job because there's nothing you can do if it has nothing to do with you. As for why he's being stressful, then that's not on you to make them happy. And that's what like a lot of people like eventually learned is your happiness is up to you.
Yes, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like just giving them the benefit of the doubt isn't trying to make them happy. And I think that's you coming from a man's perspective, because as women, we are nurturers. A lot of us, I'm not going to say every woman, but a lot of us naturally, if we see our significant other in distress, we want to do whatever we can on our end to make it comfortable for him. So no, I can't control if Rob is mad or happy, but what I can do is create the softest environment for him to be vulnerable and safe with me. So I think that's what she was doing.
Well, stressful moments.
She did that and was like, oh, this nigga lashing out.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So, and honestly, I don't think she wrong for exposing him. Cause like, fuck all that, she been keeping it quiet for too long. You wanna cheat on me and hurt me to the core, I'm finna hurt your career. And I don't think she was wrong for that. Because in this celebrity world, that's what their fame is like currency. So you fuck with my heart, I'm gonna fuck with your pockets, and I don't think she was wrong.
To piggyback on what you said about like making a softer environment. That's if it's a one-off situation. Like if you're saying like if Rob's stressed about work, that's one thing. But if he's genuinely unhappy and always lashing out, that's something he would have to deal with internally. What you do doesn't really matter. Well, I'm saying it doesn't matter, but what you're doing is something you're doing his job for, or you're trying to do his job for. It comes from a beautiful place of wanting to see somebody happy. But at that point, they have to find ways for happiness. And that's how they become the best version of themselves. So I guess just to elaborate what I was saying, I'm not saying that she can't do nothing. It's more so if it's not, because it sounds like, well, if it's about his game, it's not really so much that they're having fights or whatever. He's not happy with himself. And until he's happy with himself, nothing she does will matter.
She said mood swings. So that means one day you're up, one day you're down. And the truth of the matter is some people are like that. Yeah. So she was choosing to accept that and still love him, but she drew the line at cheating. And she's not wrong. Like, I'll put up with a lot of stuff, but if you cheat on me, I'm not putting up with shit else from you.
I feel that. Like, I mean, you got your boundaries, right? And when them boundaries get crossed, you can do whatever you know what I'm saying? Like, that's your choice is your choice. So, are we done with the serious talk? Because I want to talk about the people who was fucking talking about, let's cheat.
Oh,
we outside. Like, what the
let's
hell?
Cheat first.
Yeah, bro. Man got these women going crazy, bro. I don't know what's in the air. Like, they just, like, trying to cheat on everybody.
I'm not finna cheat on my man because of what's going on with her.
They starting a cheating movement, the hotties.
Well, I think some of these men need to feel a little pain. Yeah, I do.
Oh, my God.
Like who? Clay, you about to cheat? You about to cheat on me? Because
hold on.
Well, I'm not cheating.
Well, hold on. On the flip side, Meg, if you're watching this, I mean no harm. If what Party said is true, and she cheated on him, wouldn't that make Clay no? I'm gonna cheat first.
Well, I'm a person who believes in giving someone a clean. If you're gonna date them, you give them a clean
absolutely,
slate.
Absolutely.
You don't take what happened with them and their exes in with you. I don't do that. So I don't agree with that.
The funniest thing I saw is they were saying apparently he is a serial cheater, and they started naming all these women he cheated. I was like, when the fuck did he ever date these people?
Because we didn't care about Clay Thompson.
Y'all, because y'all don't watch
basketball. We care about Megan Thee Stallion.
No, don't do that to Clay. Don't do that to Clay.
You just dogged him. You said he is a player.
He ain't a 4-time champion and the fifth highest, or the fifth most in 3-pointers made.
We don't care about Klay Thompson
Y'all don't,
in pop culture. We don't.
They mad because this nigga Clay putting up buckets on the court and off the court.
Hey, man. Sharpshooter.
Ladies, before you ever date somebody, you ask him what he thinks about Megan Thee Stallion. You ask him and you have a good debate. That'll tell you a lot about if he's misogynistic or not. Because I think my theory on the Megan Thee Stallion, her whole life and career, will really tell you if a man, that'll tell you if he's misogynistic.
Yeah, if they say free Tory,
wrongs.
If they say free Tory, run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously, if they say, oh, Klay Thompson, you the man, run away.
I mean,
if they say he's making buckets, what'd you just say? He's making buckets and off the court.
But if you ask them
on and off the
from
court.
2015 and 2019, that wouldn't be a wild statement.
You said if what?
If they ask that, if they say Clay's the man from 2015 to 2019, that's not a wild statement.
Okay, but it's 2026.
It is. It is. I'm saying that's why I said he hasn't played a meaningful game in a while, but he's still a 4-time champion.
No, now you're trying to soften it.
He's still a 4-time champion.
You said that nigga ain't about shit in basketball right now. That's basically.
I mean, because he tore his ACL twice. He did.
He got injured, so you know what I'm saying.
And had a hard time coming back.
He ain't gonna be the same.
And he still cheated with a torn ACL.
I mean, he's got $100 million in the bank.
Ladies still cheat on you with a broken neck.
Hey, you know,
no, he don't have a torn ACL now.
Well,
he just sucks now, or is a less, a shell of himself.
No, I thought he was a 6-time championship.
You
tried to act like he was Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. I thought he was LeBron.
No.
You made it seem like he was freaking LeBron James.
If I say someone's a 4-time champion, that doesn't mean they're the greatest of all time, Xandi. They were on 4 championship teams. Robert Horry
tried to put sauce on it. Everybody
Mike
watching,
knows what
y'all saw he just tried to put sauce on it.
I gave a fact. He's a 4-time champion. Is that where's the lie?
He did say that, Xandi.
It's the tone, though. He said he's a 4-time. He did all this with
because
it.
you said no one cares about him. It's like, yo, in the sports world, we did care about Clay.
After this whole breakup debacle is done, let's see if we're mentioning him next year.
When he signs a new contract?
Unless he's with, this isn't a sports show. This ain't ESPN. No. Unless he's dating another pop, rock, rap, or whatever R&B baddie, we're not going to care about him.
Man.
So, next caller.
Hold on. We don't talk about LeBron James and he's the greatest of all time. So, like, that's not a dig at Clay. We just don't talk sports.
Well, the point is, we don't care about him in pop culture. That's not a wrong state. It's not a bad statement. It's the truth. We
It's
don't care about
off topic, but that nigga LeBron was hooping last week. Just to let y'all know,
shout out LeBron.
That nigga 41 is still. Is he 41? Right?
Yeah, it's 41.
Yeah, 41 still hooping. I seen this nigga Thompson land on this nigga back, and LeBron got up like ain't nothing happened. This nigga LeBron is different. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like we're not talking about LeBron here. We're talking about Klay Thompson.
We can shift into a sports show. And I'd be down.
Oh, well then, shit. Okay, all right. So weekly segment, we gotta burn through this because we didn't.
Clay got all them rings and ain't give Megan one. That's crazy.
Damn. He had
ladies.
He had 3 to choose
from. Pay attention.
I thought that was.
To how your man jokes about Megan Thee Stallion.
I ain't gonna lie. I really thought that they was gonna be like, locked in for real.
I thought that was Russell Wilson and Sierra.
Yeah, like it really did kind of. But they celebrities. I really don't be giving a fuck. But like they, what I mean. Like,
I liked them together. You never liked Clay? No, Clay's a good
man.
He was a good dude.
Bro, you're like all of a sudden on the Clay bandwagon.
No, I'm saying, did you hate him? Did you hate him at first? Did you hate him at first?
I didn't know this man.
So did you hate him at first?
We didn't know who he was.
Did you hate Clay at first?
Nah.
I still don't hate him, but like, he seemed like a decent guy.
I don't know him from a can of paint, but he can shoot well.
He can shoot well.
He might be a great guy.
Well, he was able to shoot well.
Yeah.
He hasn't been that guy in a few years. But let's get on to our weekly segment.
All right. So, weekly segment in honor of Michael, we're going to blind rank 5 hits from Michael Jackson. Now, I want to say, this list is very basic. I didn't make the list. But sorry, I was stretching my neck.
So all he has is jams. Sorry, he doesn't have B-sides like Beyonce. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, the Beehive.
Beehive, y'all heard that? Beehive, y'all heard? Wow. Okay.
I said Beyond. I didn't say Beyonce.
Stand on that.
All right. So the first song.
All he got is hits,
Yeah, but okay. These are very basic. So anyway, we're going to start with Want to Be Starting Something.
Mike, where you got it at? 3?
3.
That's a good... I'll meet you there. 3.
Okay.
To be starting something. To be starting.
Don't stop till you get enough.
Ooh.
I'm going number 2, basically, based off the Rush Hour scene alone.
You know what? I'm not trying to intentionally do this, but I'm going to meet you there as well. That's it's the first single off his first album. It's a damn good intro.
All right.
Rock with my voice right there.
Rock with you. I'm gonna put that at 4.
Wait, what song?
Rock with you.
Rock with you? Now that's my joint. That's number 1.
I'm hoping she has something else in number 1.
That's number 1 for me.
I think she knows my favorite song.
All right, next is
number 1. Rock with you.
Human Nature.
Oh, fuck.
That is number 4.
This is
5.
This is number 4.
5.
All right, y'all ready?
That's number 4.
You have it at 4?
Yeah.
All right.
Last one.
Boy.
Thriller.
Oh, man. She didn't put my favorite.
Damn.
One.
I did that purposely because some comments he just made on the last segment. So. Yeah, now you get to have Thriller in your number 1.
It's not a bad song. That's not a bad song. It's a great song.
Thriller. I mean, that Thriller ain't a bad number 1.
Man, y'all not putting that on at any time in the year. Not even during Halloween.
I listened to it today in the gym. So
Did you really?
Yeah.
Bro,
I played the whole album today.
Bro.
It's close to midnight.
Yeah, it's a great.
Did y'all know it's supposed to be Starlight?
Yeah.
Because this is Starlight.
One of my favorite bass lines of all time.
Wait. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. And last but not least, Kehlani.
All right, let's get to it.
She just released her self-titled album over the weekend. Her 17-track album features include Lil Wayne. They brought it in after the intro. The Clips, Brandy, Missy Elliott, Usher, Big Sean, and others, along with a lot of big names that produced and wrote on this album. So, how did we feel about the album?
Man,
Kehlani, great job.
Yeah, that was
great job.
Clap it up,
clap it up for Kehlani, man. I ain't gonna lie, like this was a great cohesive project. Every song sounded like it belonged. It didn't seem out of place. I love the features on it. I only had 2 things though, but I love overall, like it was a great body of work. I love the features too.
What were the 2 things?
The 2 things that I had. So on the Clips verse, their verse don't sound like it was mixed in the song properly.
So you would be a nerd listening to it.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah,
I was like,
being
here
a nerd.
you go. Go ahead.
Yeah. The verse was cool, but the verse was fire, but it just wasn't mixed. So, it fucks up the vibe of the song a little bit. You know what I mean?
Just listen to the song, Mike.
Just listen to the song, bro.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. Fuck, like, what y'all want me to do? But, and then 2, Lil Jon's verse, it was good, but it didn't sound like Lil Jon, which I didn't like.
I didn't care for that song, but yeah.
It was good, but it sounded like a whole nother nigga. I was like, who is this rapping? I hear Lil Jon like ad-libs, but it didn't give off like the Lil Jon-esque
Crunk era.
Yeah, like he could have done that on that song. Like he could have been crunk on that song. It felt if the vibe was there for him to do that.
I see what you're saying.
But I guess he wanted to come from like a different, I'm saying.
But for that reason, I didn't really care for that song. It kind of felt I could have done without that one.
Yeah.
I love another level with Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah, Wayne. That's what I forgot to mention. That Wayne verse was hard, and it sounded like a classic
Elliott?
Wayne feature too. Like,
yeah, the GOAT is back. Missy Elliott is on. She does a great feature. I love the song with Usher. I even love the that wasn't the first song that they made. Apparently, they made a song before this one, and Usher was real with it. He said, "You know what? I don't like this song for us. We can make something better," and that's what we have now.
Real.
Yeah, I mean he's one of the greatest of all time. I would take that note every day.
For sure.
I'm glad to hear a Big Sean verse. Like I haven't heard a verse from Big Sean in a while. He killed it. I like the song with Cardi B.
Yep, that was good.
I Need You with Brandy was pretty cool.
Ooh, talk about R&B.
Yeah, R&B is back.
Like,
but from the instrumentation to the writing to like everything, I love. There's really not a bad song on here. Like it was an album where ironically I was listening to it in the gym, and from beginning to end, I was like, man, none of these are bad at all. These are really good songs.
Nah, they was real good. I was vibing. You know what I'm saying? Even folding little clothes with folded came on type shit. Like it was
great, a great lead single.
Yeah.
What's wrong with folding clothes?
Y'all just
I can't fold clothes while folded on.
Yeah, thank you, y'all. Y'all are on the call. Both of y'all.
No, Mike.
That's
on
crazy.
the call.
I commend you, man.
On the call.
Crazy.
For God forbid he takes care of laundry.
Yeah, like I can't take care of
You're trying to
laundry.
be all poetic. You folding laundry while listening.
I'm not. He didn't have a dance routine going on. He's doing laundry.
Like
he was doing it on rhythm, folding on rhythm. I already know.
How was I folding it? Show the people how I was folding on rhythm.
Come
hold on.
pick up your clothes.
First off, that's so fast. Man.
That's
like,
way too fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slow mine down a little bit.
Yeah, you can't just rush through folding laundry. No, first off, no one's that happy to fold laundry, and then second, like
he was.
Nah, man, he just made it more enjoyable.
It was just like the song was on, and I was like,
y'all see how they teamed up today? Okay, but my opinion on
you
it.
didn't see that?
No, what'd he do?
I said,
hey, getting the wrinkles out, that is hilarious.
Yeah. And that's real.
That's very real.
And
come
that's
on,
real.
man, I'm a human being. Niggas got responsibilities.
But so I love the album.
What's your favorite song?
No notes. I think my favorite song was Ooh.
That's a real good one too.
Good.
That's a real
That's
good
a
one.
good one. That's a good one. I always feel awkward when I hear artists like moan on songs. That's just me though. I'd be like, that's like makes me. But I like that one and I Need You. But You Got It was good. Should have never. I mean, they were all really good.
Yeah, I like the.
She deserves Grammys for that.
Out the Window was fire for me.
Shout out to the ladies, man. They're making some of the best music this year.
Yeah, for sure. And the one with Leon Thomas, that was
that was a real good one. Cause I really like her music, man. While We Wait, I love that one. I played that so much when it came out. Even the one after that, what's it called? It Was Good Until It Wasn't. That was a really good one. But yeah, this one, first listen. I mean, I'm gonna listen to it some more, but I have zero complaints.
Yeah.
Great album.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it for the week, guys. It was. Oh yeah, and just to throw it out there, y'all know Lotto's album is coming up. She dropped that song "Y'all Trick."
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Get Out My Face. I think that's what it's called. But she sampled it.
I slid on that
with Glow, and she talked about Brorilla. We gonna have to get into that.
Y'all said that in the chat. That's what I heard. I didn't hear the whole song, but I heard that little verse. That's pretty cool.
She talked about Brorilla.
Yeah, no cap. Shout out to the M.
Yeah, know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, for those of y'all tuning in, appreciate you guys. All the love and support. We're appreciative of it. Backwoods, Matrix Marketing. Appreciate you guys holding us down. We just had a beautiful event here. A lot of love was in the building.
It's awesome.
420, smoke some, bitch.
No cap.
But yeah, so we'll be coming back next week, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm your host, Mark Drew. What it do? And to my left.
It's Xandi.
And to the right.
Hey, it's Mike. Come on, y'all.
Live from the